What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's Jasiah. I hope I'm in the frame or whatever. And today has been a lovely day. I want to scream even louder. Okay. I never cared. Free will is free will for a reason. But today has been lovely. And I really want to get on here and remind any and all versions of myself that we do not need permission from anybody but ourselves to do what we desire, do what we want, and simply just live the lifestyle that we are called to live. I don't need permission from, as much as I respect my mother, as much as I respect my father, as much as I respect my family, I don't need their permission to simply just live the life that I'm desiring. And I damn sure do not need them to give me my emotional well-being, my stability. My stability comes from within. My stability comes from who I am, knowing that I'm always right where I need to be, doing right what I need to be doing, regardless of how the physical may look. I know who I am inside. I know my purpose. I know what simply fulfills me and gives me peace is my purpose. That's it. Straight like that. No complications. No one can tell you yes, I'm talking to myself. No one can tell you. Ah, my God, this is so beautiful. I'm about to cry. Oh my goodness. Okay, my love. Reminder. No one can tell us what our purpose is, okay? No one can tell us what our purpose is. We can't even tell us what our purpose is. That's so draining. Can you imagine to limit your purpose to one singular mission in all of your years of living on this earth? You limit your purpose to one singular mission. No, my love, your purpose is grand. Your purpose is to be at that restaurant at that time, to be eating so you can be exposed to the people in that restaurant. Your purpose is to sit in front of a camera and talk however you want to talk and release it so people can hear you. Your purpose is multiple missions in multiple ways, in multiple different Your purpose is multifaceted. Your purpose is flexible. Your purpose is what fulfills you. So whatever it is that fulfills you, you must go out and do, because not only does what fulfill you going to bring you peace, but it's going to bring you that feeling of what makes you feel as though you're never content. Whenever you feel hungry, whenever you feel like you're starving, whenever you feel like you're not at peace, that's because you're not living in what is your purpose. And what your purpose is to fulfill your every single day life with what makes you not only at peace, but what makes you feel as though you're striving towards the version of yourself that you are desiring to be. Because if you don't spend every single moment working towards the version of yourself that you want to be, then you're working backwards. Then you're not allowing yourself to grow. Then you're not allowing the evolution of who you are to come to pass. And that is every single person's purpose on this earth. It's very multifaceted. Everyone's purpose can be different, but you cannot allow yourself to simply just put yourself in a box to where you feel as though your purpose is put only onto one mission. That's so limiting. That's so limiting, my love. That's so limiting. To simply just exist in a manner of thinking that your one singular purpose is one mission during your whole year of living, during your whole years of living. That's so sad. Stop that. Stop that. And stop needing permission to go do what you feel called to do. Do it just because you want to do it. And you must do it because the only thing that will ever change is everything. It's flowing, baby. It's flowing. The only permanent factor is impermanence. The only permanent factor is impermanence. The only permanent factor is change. The only permanent factor is evolution and growth. And the second that that stops being a part of your reality is the second that you decide to be stagnant. And the second you decide to be stagnant is the second that you give up on simply becoming who you know you're meant to be. And you may not feel like you know who you're meant to be in every moment, and that's okay. But it's important for you to sit down and do everything, down to the meal that you eat today, that fulfills you. You must do everything that fulfills you. And by fulfills you, I mean makes you feel at peace, because that's what's fulfilling. When your body is not at peace, when your mind is not at peace at a place, at a job, at a space, it's because your body knows that is not what's meant for you right now. You're not meant to be in that place. You're not meant to be in that space. And if you're not meant to be in that place and you're not meant to be in that space, and the only thing that will ever change in all of our lives is change and everything, then it's realizing that we must put every second, every minute, every moment towards working on becoming the version of ourselves that we desire. Because if we don't do that, then what is the purpose of every single second we're gifted? What is the purpose of every single moment that we're allowed to exist in? We cannot take life for granted, my love. We can't. And it's so easy to take life for granted by not allowing yourself to go after everything that you desire. But I'm gonna tell you one thing before I go, because this is what this season and this era of my life has been teaching me, is that rest is a birthright, my love. As much as you want to get to where you're going, you will not get there any faster by being restless. You will not get there any faster by putting in 110% effort every single day until you burn out. There's a flow to it. And don't go living a life of resistance. If you feel as though you shouldn't do that thing, if you feel like it's not right, I'm giving you permission right now, my love, to not do it. Don't do it. You don't need permission from anybody else but me and you, right? So if you don't feel like you want to do it, if it don't sit right, if you seem so not at peace with that decision, don't you do it. And the second it gives you turmoil, that's resistance, you know not to go that way. You know not to go that way. Stop playing with yourself. You know who you are. I know who I am. Yeah, self-tape's a reflection for a reason, baby. Never forget that. No matter what version of yourself you are right now, no matter how far you've made it, no matter how your reality is looking, you do not need permission from anybody else, one. Two, abundance is your birthright, but so is rest. You deserve an abundance of rest. You deserve an abundance of being able to simply just relax, because we do not ever work hard. We work smart, and we don't even work at that. We just exist. But that's all we've ever needed to do, was exist, my love. That's it. So stop overcomplicating it. No matter what version of yourself you are, no matter how life is looking, no matter where you are, do not ever forget that your only purpose is to just exist, is to just do what fulfills you in that moment. Confirmation with that loud engine. It's coming fast, my love. And by it's coming fast, I mean the life that you know is meant for you is coming fast. And by fast, I mean right on time, because you'll never be late to your own life. You'll never be late to your own life. It's your life, my love. It's your story. It's the chapters that close and start again. And one last thing, I keep saying one last thing, but one last thing is, don't be afraid to start over regardless of how it looks, because you can love the new chapter, but how can you know you love it if you never give it a chance? You gotta give yourself the opportunity to start again, to start fresh, because you're never starting from nothing. Physically, your circumstances may seem like you're starting from nothing, but you are starting with yourself. You're starting with the foundation that can't be shook, and that's a knowing of who you are, that's a knowing of what you bring to the table, and that's a knowing of your worth. And that is the only thing that you will ever need to put you in the next place, to put you in the next space, to put you in the next area. So for you to simply just not allow yourself to get a new start is simply just allowing yourself to just stop growing and stop evolving, and we don't ever do that. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna just say that growth is inevitable, but so is change. So don't ever, 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 ever in your life think that you own something. Nothing is ever yours. It's all an experience. So allow it to flow, allow it to go, and don't go towards the way that's resistance. Don't go towards the way that makes you feel so much turmoil inside. You're going against your intuition and who you are, and that we never do. So my love, I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you're doing exactly what you want to be doing, and I hope you're feeling very fulfilled in this moment, because that's what we deserve. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'll talk to you later, and enjoy yourself. Love yourself, and just appreciate the moment that you're in. You feel me?